Hello everyone. In 2024, technology is reaching new heights with robots that push the boundaries of what's possible. From humanoid machines that can assist with daily tasks to AI-powered robots reshaping industries, these 12 innovations are set to dominate the tech world. Whether it's revolutionizing healthcare, automating manufacturing, or transforming entertainment, these robots are not just a glimpse of the future, they're here today. Don't miss out on the tech revolution. Subscribe, and stay tuned for more cutting-edge updates.
We have an inimitable show robot, the embodiment of advanced technology. Ready to spice up any event. With this ability to bring information and entertainment, every event will be unforgettable. Right in the heart of Japan, in front of a stunned audience, people were able to witness not just a robot, but a real Gundam giant from Japanese anime cartoons. Do you feel a thrill of admiration? Because such a story came right to life in front of your eyes. If you hide all the mechanics below the neck, then it would be almost impossible to distinguish it from a real person. The degree of similarity is really striking, making it almost indistinguishable from a living being. Many people consider robots to be only soulless devices, far from the human essence. But look at this technological creation. It's trying to work as hard as humans do. At the same time, dancing is a separate art form. There is a new breakthrough in the world of science and technology. Take a look at this universal humanoid robot for space. Combining artificial intelligence with remote operation, it is designed to perform tasks at orbital stations and lunar bases, both inside and outside. Yes, such a dolphin robot is a real miracle of technology. There is such realism in movements and appearance that it is really difficult to distinguish it from a real representative of the fauna. This is not only an indicator of high technology, but also a step towards new forms of entertainment, where there is no need to worry about the well-being of living creatures. Now think about the power of a high-tech creation that was made specifically to help people in trouble. Its potential is impressive, and you can see with your own eyes how much it is able to do in an emergency situation. Now it's time to meet his 7-ton giant. This is not only big, but also quite stylish. Do you agree that its gun looks like from the best blockbuster movie? If it had marched through the streets of the city with such a weapon, people would have been scared to death. Such a cute robot in the shape of a dog can become a new pet. Although it will not replace a real animal with warmth and affection, it will save you from having to walk outside in the rain or snow. Convenience and technology go hand in hand. Soon robots with artificial intelligence will become an integral part of our daily lives. They are already demonstrating impressive achievements, and this is just the beginning of their journey to even greater opportunities. Can you imagine that there are robots so similar to humans that it is almost impossible to distinguish them? Already today, they are among us, doing work in places like banks, providing service at the level that we used to expect from a person. Can you imagine a robot animal with horns that can accompany you as a faithful friend, almost on a par with a car? Although it does not guarantee a high speed of movement, its presence promises to be no less interesting and unique. Do you know the most interesting thing? Robots with the highest skills and abilities become ideal assistants to people at work. After all, they are ready to take on various tasks, freeing us from monotonous and time-consuming responsibilities. There has also been a revolution in the world of construction thanks to robots, which now take on heavy manual labor and tasks related to working at height. This way, people will risk their health less in dangerous conditions. No obstacles for it. Soon, thanks to artificial intelligence, we will be able to entrust our iron assistants even with the production of cars. Can you imagine that machines will create machines? After all, the prospects are really big and impressive. Can you imagine the following? You return home after a long day and you are greeted by a tasty dinner prepared not by someone from the household, but by a skilled robot. Technology has reached a stage of development where machines are able to take care of us, providing comfort even in areas such as the household. This is the most powerful machine for dismantling buildings, equipped with an aluminium body and large wheels. The giant easily adapts to any difficulties on the construction site while perfectly coping with all tasks. Developments have already reached such a level that some robots can now not only walk, but also do that with striking similarities to humans. We can witness new horizons for the use of such technologies in the future. The control of accuracy of the mechanical fingers is so high that soon they will be able to undertake almost any task, including those that require maximum accuracy and delicacy. Take a look at this. These babies reproduce the elegance and lightness of a woman's movements with such conviction that their performance is simply breathtaking. It seems that the line between artificial and natural is increasingly blurred. It is a pleasure to see in action a 47-kilogram mechanical miracle that can absorb blows and skillfully group itself. It seems that we witness a robot that can withstand any test. Creating a robot to support people with disabilities is a breakthrough. But when it also has an amazing talent for dancing, it becomes a whole new level in the world of innovation. This is another confirmation of the fact that robots have already reached such a level of development that they can arrange real rock concerts, demonstrating not only technical but also musical skills. I would love to attend such an event to see their performance with my own eyes. What about you? The process of automatic delivery of parcels and moving goods is a big step forward in the service sector. This way we will not only make the work easier, but also increase its accuracy. It's really great to see such innovations in action. Seeing a huge robot break down old cars is like footage from a cool sci-fi movie. Power, strength, and everything under the control of technology is breathtaking. It's like being in the distant future for a moment. Something new in the world of technology is an assistant with outstanding visual graphics, capable of transforming the medical field. Its qualities go beyond professional help. It can also become a wonderful companion, offering support and friendship. Imagine yourself in the cockpit of a huge robot, controlling its actions. This is the experience that all fans of science fiction and movies about robots dream of. The feeling of power and control over such a giant promises to be truly unforgettable. While you are doing your daily chores or relaxing at home, somewhere in the world, there is active work on creating realistic human copies. These are our robotic clones. Do I need to say anything? Obviously, the possibility of robots coming out ahead in competition with humans is already on the horizon. Their potential is simply huge, which is already causing confusion among mankind. Any task can be done by modern robotic creatures. It is only necessary to set a specific goal for them and experiment with settings. This robot looks incredibly cool while having almost a human appearance. I just want to look at every detail on its face and admire the technological breakthroughs of mankind. Meeting a robot that looks like a human can make you both admire and become a little nervous at the same time. They are so realistic. It looks as if someone has erased the line between real people and machines. For those who dislike spiders, meeting a spider robot controlled by artificial intelligence is unlikely to be a pleasant exception. Real emotions are difficult to deceive, even in the face of a technological miracle. In its black version, the robot looks so convincing, like a live spider, that even the cat could not resist it. To see the perfection of disguise in action is something completely new and unexpected even for us. People are rarely happy to meet jellyfish at a seaside resort. But how would you react if you found out that these marine inhabitants have high intelligence? A boat trip will then definitely turn into an exciting conversation with intelligent creatures underwater. It is difficult to imagine what the capabilities of robots will reach in the future. One thing is for sure, there is a huge potential hidden in their iron hearts, ready for great achievements. The world of technology never ceases to amaze me. Now we have autonomous AI assistants who can take on even the most difficult and demanding tasks. What is our role? We have to watch the process and maybe even relax a little, knowing that everything is under control. Any words will be superfluous here. The best thing is to enjoy the impressive realism of a robot reassembling a living person. Its movements and facial expressions attract the eye, not allowing one to look away even for a second. This robotic dog may not be able to bark, but it has a portable flamethrower, which it uses with incredible precision. In addition, there is no need for training. The robot is already programmed to perform tasks with the highest level of quality. The process of controlling a huge robot is more than just a joy. This is the real embodiment of childhood dreams into reality, which brings positive emotions not only to its creator, but also to all the people watching such a spectacle. Are you ready for a little adventure? I can't promise you a storm of emotions from speed, but it is possible to conquer a lot of space on such a wonderful device for sure. Let's go and check it out. Don't let the appearance of the robotic giant mislead you. Behind its brutal shell, there is a real desire to communicate. It literally craves interaction with people, striving to share the warmth of its metal heart. How does a smart human-machine hybrid process data and think? Now you have a great opportunity to look inside the process. The most amazing thing is the ability of such a brain to turn complex robotic thoughts into clearly formulated words, understandable to a person. Indeed, robots have yet to learn how to simulate the smoothness and naturalness of our movements. Nevertheless, their perseverance and efforts deserve admiration. They are constantly improving, striving to become closer to the human perfection. It all boils down to the fact that with a little more effort in development, the differences between robots and humans will become almost invisible. This gives rise to certain tasks and challenges that we have yet to face. Now, synchronized dancing is not an exclusively human skill. As we can see, such mechanical talents created by the hands of engineers very successfully master and demonstrate amazing skills in performing choreography. Now, the robot has become an integral part of the automotive team, perfectly complementing the skills of its human counterparts. They can turn into ideal models on which future dentists can improve their skills. This approach opens up new opportunities for practice and learning, where everyone can hone their skills without risking living patients. This is a sample of the perfect assistant for all occasions. Its key advantage is that it is silent and completely focused on business, without being distracted by unnecessary questions. How do you like the idea that in the future, specialized devices can take over the role of traffic police? This could radically transform our traffic control system, making it more technologically advanced and most likely much more efficient. A fan of spiders, then what about the large-scale mechanized version? Its appearance can cause even more thrills because the scale and mechanical nature are impressive and frightening at the same time. Rehabilitation of people using wheelchairs can now become one of the successful tasks for intelligent machines. As you can see, not only is their functionality inspiring, but also their design can cheer you up and make you smile. Now, when a giant dinosaur robot walks majestically on the screens, the feeling of immersion in the ancient world dominated by giants becomes even more vivid and realistic. This is an opportunity to see the past through the eyes of the future. How about a bartender who knows every ingredient perfectly and will never make a mistake in your order? It's wonderful to realize that your evening drink is created by a reliable and skilled specialist. Who among you would not dream of a personal assistant who is able to take on the full range of everyday tasks? From household chores to organizing a work schedule, it could significantly simplify life, leaving more time for what is really important. The appearance of a humanoid drummer may be surprising. It looks a little strange and not too graceful, but once it starts playing, I'm sure all the clumsiness will just evaporate. Do you want a perfectly organized lunch? With an intelligent machine equipped with AI, it becomes easier than ever. It is able to take into account all your preferences and prepare a lunch that will definitely not disappoint you. The incredible precision and dexterity with which the wheeled system handles various objects and containers speaks of incredible mastery. This is really impressive and shows what modern technology is capable of. In the field of high-rise work, robots become indispensable assistants, successfully coping with tasks where there is a risk to human life and health. They become a great alternative to the workforce. Amazingly, the robot is not just an assistant in everyday life, it is also a great athlete. Its abilities open up completely new horizons and demonstrate the amazing flexibility and power of artificial intelligence. A mechanized kangaroo with artificial intelligence is indeed a new step in the development of robotics. I have the following question: what awaits us in the future if today we have learned how to create such machines? Now pay attention to the motor skills of the fingers. It is so precise that the robot can easily manipulate even the smallest details. It's really impressive. It also shows how far robotics has advanced in reproducing human movements. The ability to move over uneven terrain and even jump rope proves that there are practically no boundaries for them. If they have already learned so much, then perhaps making decisions on behalf of a person is also just around the corner. It is amazing to watch how one high-tech creation copes with such a list of tasks. Whether it's carefully shifting the ball, pouring water, repelling attacks, or passing through uneven terrain, it seems that there are no... The robotic scorpion acts like a real predator, precisely targeting its prey. Its behavior and hunting style are so realistic that they make one forget about the boundary between a machine and a living being. A pet home robot is not just a device, it is a part of your family, with artificial intelligence and emotions. The quad-core processor makes it one of the smartest robots in the world, interacting on a new level. The Perhaps we are on the threshold of an era where robots and humans will become so close in appearance and behavior that it will be quite appropriate to ask someone, "Aren't you a robot?" 67. One day we may see how robots will learn to mimic humans with such skill that it will be almost impossible to determine which of you is made of flesh and blood and which is the result of high technology. It sounds like the plot of some sci-fi movie, but that future may be surprisingly close.